New Aluminium clip. Is there no more news? Oh, come on, Gorillaz, come back.
We the last living soul. Oh, Russell.
Russell, not his muscles, but percussion he provides with me as a guide. Y'all can see me now cause you don't see with your eye.
Hello everyone, I'm Static Machine in another edition of TGC Newz, this time from the gloomy spirit house. Below, the news for the month of August in the middle of November. Surprisingly, a new, never-seen, professional quality aluminum clip was published on different social networks, but how was this achieved? Now I will tell the whole intricate story about the discovery of this video. It all goes back to July 10th of this year, when we announced our new segment, Gorillaz On Demand, a segment of our broadcasts in which the audience requested what they wanted to see. Under this dynamic, the user Harry Mania responded to the publication on YouTube asking to see aluminum in the best possible quality. It was probably just a joke, but Gorillaz fan 23 took it seriously and embarked on the search for aluminum. Getting in touch with an archivist in Iceland who might have something about the concert, communication with the archivist was very slow since its consultation hours were 3 hours each day, from Monday to Friday. The archivist told them that they had a 19-second clip of the song, and they showed it to them with the watermark to check its status and for them to decide whether to buy it or not. Determined to do so, the clip was licensed and without a watermark. It would cost about 29.82 euros. Then, on August 8th, it was decided to publish the audio in an event on the Discord server, Gorillaz Kong Studios. The audio had a good opening, but everyone's excitement was too much. They tried to explain everything, but it was a somewhat long story and they said that 29.82 euros were needed to buy the license for the clip. Very unexpectedly, user Memero Esponjoso obtained the clip very quickly, declaring that he knew who its seller was. Following that, the clip was published in multiple places on the internet and the planned fundraising became useless, since no one considered it worth paying to obtain the file legally and without watermarks. To top it off, another member of the archive later clarified that they did not even have a version without watermarks of the file, because the rights to it were held by a third party. Indeed, that's it, who wrote the script? Shelley Marshawn Massenberg-Smith, better known as Dram, is the collaborator of the single Andromeda, one of the 4 main singles from Humans. He has turned 36 years old. Strawblight, Humans' 7th single, celebrated 7 years since its release. This moving song features the collaboration of Peven Everett. Its video is full of cameos from the band's collaborators. A curious fact is that Damon considers it the worst video of all the band. Del the Funky Homosapan, the legendary collaborator of Phase 1 of Gorillaz, turned 52 years old. Although his participation in the band was brief, he will never be forgotten since he gave voice to the iconic Ghost of Russell, a character who always stole everyone's attention in Clint Eastwood's music video. August 15th is a special day in the history of Gorillaz, better known as D-Day. That was the day in which the lives of Murdoch and Stuart Pot crossed in a frustrated robbery attempt, for better or worse, beginning like this with the history of Gorillaz. De La Soul member Pos Nuos turned 55 this month. He has participated with Gorillaz in Superfast Jellyfish, Moments, Crocodillas and obviously, Feel Good Inc. Sean Ryder has turned 62 years old. He is the collaborator in Dare and the Giant Head of Noodle's Room. Curiously, Dare and Sean have their birthdays in the same month. Released in 2021, Meanwhile is an EP consisting of 3 songs, Meanwhile, Jimmy Jimmy and Deja Vu. Although it is not very popular, it is a production remembered among fans, belonging to Phase 6.5. The single dare marked 19 years since its release in 2005. It is the only single to reach #1 in the United Kingdom for both Gorillaz and songwriter. 2 years ago, Cracker Island's second single, New Gold, was released, a song featuring Tame Impala and Booty Brown, a very good song.
When I was a
Entonces, para explicar toda la situación que pasó con Cyborg Noodle, será necesario regresar a la época oscura de Gorillaz, la tormentosa fase 3 de Plastic Beach.
Ever wonder what exactly happened to Cyborg Noodle after Phase 3? Don't worry, Pisco Open answers just that in this video, in which he reviews and connects all the data that has been collected over the years about our favorite substitute guitarist. Take a look.
El día de hoy quise hablar sobre mi banda favorita de todos los tiempos, que sonará algo ridículo, pero en su tiempo fue bastante incomprendida y hasta me atrevo a decir que odiada por muchos, pero en cambio a mí me cambió la vida por completo.
User final review commented on his experience with Gorillaz, telling the story of how he met them, his subsequent obsession, and also a brief analysis of their musical style, reminding us all why we love this band.
Sin más que comentar por ahora, comencemos.
Meanwhile, fue un EP de 3 canciones lanzado por Gorillaz en 2021 cuando esperábamos ese largo intervalo entre Song Machine y mi video más popular.
Do you remember Meanwhile? I assume so, but intelligible Julian doesn't think so, which is why he uploaded a video thoroughly reviewing, analyzing and ranking the 3 songs on the EP. It's always good to see his videos.
En este video estaré respondiendo la pregunta que yo mismo acabo de hacer con el único método que conozco, mini review y ranking.
Aeroplane created this animation with M1A1 in the background. The bright colors, dynamic shots and fluid animation make for a very fun video to watch. Magnificent. After 2 years without uploading videos, C published a new visual for the song Hillbilly Man by The Fall. The concept is based on official Plastic Beach art, and the details regarding the drawing and lighting are worthy of admiration. Very good work.
3 lanes for
For this occasion, Ader shared 3 new and splendid animations, one about D-Day, another about an alternative universe called Gorillaz Zombie Infection, and another in which we see 2D breathing Murdoch, showing him how much he damaged him inside by damaging him from the inside out. It's really very refreshing to see this darker and gloomy approach from the band, especially now that topics like this are no longer covered in the story like before. And the traumas do not rest, since MARIUM uploaded an animation of more than a minute in which Murdoch comes face to face with himself, but as a child, remembering his insecurities and hatred of his father. Exceptional. To celebrate the 3rd anniversary of the Meanwhile EP, Artemon prepared 3 beautiful lyric videos for each of the songs, filling them with the visual aesthetics of Phase 6.5 and adding dynamism to the songs. Great.
la 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 la.
Do you want to hear a new version of C-Sides? You're in luck. Murdoch is creating a super deluxe version of Plastic Beach with weekly updates. Currently the album has over 50 tracks, from the ones you know there to the ones you forgot existed. Will this be the ultimate full Plastic Beach experience? Time and the public will tell.
Our status, intrigue, and mystery.
Stones from the sky.
this time from the hand of Studio Ghibli. The Rhinestone Eyes animatic has been animated by fans. The video presents a faithful third-dimensional adaptation of the iconic unfinished video, taking into account the details but closing with a slightly different ending and comical. Don't miss it.
Now my heart is frozen, all the bells dance down the grows and happy. I'm mistaken by regards, I'm a debater.
The correct answer from our past trivia is option A. Skinny Ape is Cracker Island's longest single, lasting 4 minutes and 41 seconds, while Silent Running and New Gold last 4:26 and 3:35 minutes respectively. Greetings to Ilpanajopabium, Sina and Moxie for answering correctly. Our trivia today is, what was Gorillaz' most expensive music video? A. Il Manana. B. Stylo. C. Saturn's Bars. Comments with the correct answer will appear in the next episode. And that was it for today's edition, friends. We'll see you next month, or maybe after. Goodbye.
With this right there, Hudson and the Bulls are already out there. The Lakers will have the ball.